Hello? Yellow. It says I'm back. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and go. All right. So where was I? All right. So we got businesses, insurance companies, all kinds of stuff reallocating capital to get into Bitcoin. So we could see that choppy sidewaysness that we saw with the gold, because that was people reallocating their resources, their capital, to get into their gold ETF. And now that we have the Bitcoin, we can see the same. Are we going to see sell-offs in gold? If you can hear me and see me, please say it in the chat. Also, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Dave, you see that I was all right. B team, what's going on, bro? Big. What are your thoughts on the folks that sold it all at this top? Well, all right. So, can you guys hear me? Like, seriously, I need someone in chat. Please say something. Hold on. I'm just gonna get on my phone. This is weird. What the? Hello? I'm so confused right now. It's 12's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, 12. Happy birthday. I'm so confused right now. This isn't. This like started. It started a new stream on its own. That's weird. Can y'all share this out, please? I hate with a passion Xfinity. I swear to God. Hold on. Let me This is crazy, yo. Hold on. All right, LBC live with community members joining the show. That's an old one, but all right. Let's see if that works. All right, B team. If you're in the chat, say hello. Okay, I see B team now. All right, so B team is here. Good. We've got 2. I've only got 2 watching. I had 6 watching, and now I've only got 2. Cool. Thanks thanks internet. Super cool. Super cool. Anyway, B team crypto. All right, I can't see my chat now other than on my phone, and I'm just gonna have to. Why can't anything ever go right? All right, so B team asked, "What are your thoughts on the folks that sold it all at this top?" Now, I'm not sure who sold it all. I know a lot of people sold a good bit. I know like blockchain backer. Excuse me. Blockchain backer bought here. He sold the Bitcoin that he bought here. Okay. He did not sell. He still has 35% of his Bitcoin that he got down in here. Or it was here, the COVID crash, I think. So, I mean, it is kind of confusing when he's out there, sold all my Bitcoin, but it's like, well, in your live, You say 35%. Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Investing Bros is going live now. Cool. Well, it was nice seeing you guys. No. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I don't know. I think it was if you bought here and that was the only Bitcoin that you sold and you still have Bitcoin on hand, then I don't really see a problem with it. Other than you're selling your Bitcoin to BlackRock, but some people are only in it for the monetary gain, the fiat gain. So it doesn't really matter to them. Now we are probably decades away from honestly, I don't even know. I don't see fiat going anywhere. Why? Every sovereign nation needs their own currency. Period. Every sovereign nation needs its own currency. As they see it. So it's going to take a lot to get every sovereign nation to switch from fiat to something that everybody uses. But you still got to have your country's currency. It's kind of like meme coins, It's like community coins. Yeah, we have the underlying asset of Bitcoin, but we want to exchange in this other asset. So, I don't see the dollar going anywhere anytime soon, especially when you have places like Circle filing for an IPO. They're going to go public. That's USDC. That's USDC. So, with stablecoin, they're going to be the one, man. They're going to be the one that the Fed goes to probably to do their crypto stuff or whatever. And who knows, maybe they try to do programmable money and send us stimulus checks with stipulations like you must hump your senator in order to keep getting this stimulus. People will do it. People will do it. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. 12 ask the best questions. Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that? Like, ask the AI bot the best questions? I've got an AI bot in my Discord, link in the description. Well, I don't even know if it's in this description because this is a whole other live, and I don't know. I almost feel like just stopping and giving up, but I'm not going to. So we've got our totals. Let's just go ahead and run through the totals. This is what this is going to be my focus now that we've made it through the ETF. I'm going to be focusing more on the altcoin market because I do see the altcoins, they're going to be outperforming Bitcoin, at least short, mid-term, maybe not definitely long-term, because now we've got big money in Bitcoin and it's going to take a lot to move that stuff, guys. So maybe not. We got the halving coming, supply shock in effect. We'll see what happens. But, midterm, I'd say, next few months, several months, maybe slow down with the all-time highs in the Bitcoins, okay? Well, we might see it. The likelihood is slim, but we might see it. I'm watching this. I'm watching the totals. I want to see. Let's go to total 2. So total 2 is every altcoin, including Ethereum. Everything. This is everything but Bitcoin. Okay. I'm looking for us to get up into the 50% retracement, 618 retracement, 702. But that 50%'s the wild one. It is going to be the first one because that's $1 trillion market cap for the altcoin market. It's the same way that I feel about the Bitcoin market cap. We get to that $1 trillion mark, things get kind of iffy. So let's just keep an eye on that, keep some focus on that. So once we start getting into these levels, but that means what? That means alts could be starting to really ramp up and really get going as capital starts shifting. There's a lot of people that fundamentally disagree with Bitcoin going into an ETF, so they're shifting capital into altcoins. Or, in that same token, in that same token, people are getting into alts because they expect an alt ETF, such as an ETH ETF. I've been seeing a lot of XRP ETF stuff. I'm not going to go into that, but I don't know. I can see a scenario, and I've put this out before in Discord and wherever, where the ETH ETF is the actual top. We could see Bitcoin chop around for a little while and then get up to that 702 $53,000 mark, the $1 trillion market cap, that $1 trillion market cap. Chop around in here, get up to that $1 trillion market cap. As this is chopping up, altcoins are going a little ballistic. This is what we actually don't want to see. We don't want to see altcoins going crazy in this moment as Bitcoin is choppy, because every single time in history that has happened, we've seen a drop. That has been the end of the rally. That was it. When the alts go with Bitcoin, that is a top signal. So we don't really want to see that, but I think that's exactly what we're going to get. I think that's exactly what we are going to get. So, but like I said, we'll be waiting and watching. We'll be sitting in our chairs, nice and comfy, not freaking out. Keep a level head. You know, we just gotta play it by look right now. It looks like alts are already starting to pick up right now. So yeah, so that's going to be the next hype cycle, which is going to be ETH ETF and XRP ETF, and I don't know, maybe they'll say the Kakinu ETF. Doubt it, but who knows? You never know. So that's what I'm watching. That's what I am watching personally. I am watching these totals. I want to see in the altcoin market. I have all of this over here that I can take care of in liquidity. So let me just go ahead and throw this on here. This is fixed range volume profile. You see we don't have a lot here. Now let's take this in. I want to take some of this. Hello. There we go. All right. Right there. Now let's move this over here. So let's take in this range. And let's see. So we do have a little bit of a bump here right at that $1 trillion mark. But we got a point of control right here at about $974 billion. So that's definitely a point to watch. Definitely that one right there as well. Let's take this from low to high. So I'm not getting anything. No value area high, value area low, right there at that $1 trillion mark. In particular, am I taking in too much of this? Let's do this. Let's do that. All right, so that's that whole range. So yeah, it's right in there, So this is where I think the most opportunity is, at least in the next couple of months, next few months, we could see the alts really start ramping up. So that's what I'd be looking at. We've got ETH already. This looks like it's been, ETH's been going insane. We've back tested this breakout, and we're bouncing off of it right now. So could be a long opportunity. Not financial advice. Could be a long opportunity right there. Maybe you want to take it. Now we did have a fair value gap right there. That looks like it. We came down and tested the midpoint of that. We did. Testing the midpoint of that fair value gap, got a nice big bounce off of it. Get above this fair value gap, close that on the daily, and this thing is pretty likely to continue going up. So keep an eye on ETH. Now ETH, if we do a fib from top to bottom, we can see. So we've got Where's that 702? Why is it not on there? 0.702. What is that? 3,600? 3,674. So that is what we are looking for. I'd say 3,600. 3,600 right there at that 702. Wouldn't that be surprising? What kind of gains would we get out of ETH on that? So there's not much, 43%. So that's another reason why people like Blockchain Backer are selling, because, you know, they see us at most getting to that 0.702, which is the $1 trillion mark, which is 53,000. So if we go from current price to that, it's only like 23%. Okay. So they're thinking get into the alts, because a lot of alts still have hundreds of percent left in them. So while you're out there chasing that 20% on Bitcoin or that 40% on ETH, we have other stuff that are going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7x to catch up with the rest of the market. That's why do you think Solana went on such a crazy run? Because Solana went down like 99% because of its attachment to the to FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, I was mapping this out the other day. Ooh, man, I don't know. Don't act like that wasn't there, because I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't even know what I was thinking on that. So just act like that wasn't there. I mean, I can see what I was thinking. Now, Solana can still has some left in it. It looks like it could be. This could be a bull flag. And from current price up to, your golden pocket, maybe, or up to the 702, maybe you get another 100% gain out of Solana. Maybe. Golden pocket says 77%. So, take out that high. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for us to take out these highs. So if we go ahead, let's go ahead and go to altcoins. I'm going to go to the Coinbase portfolio series portfolio and go through some alts. So I'm looking for us to be taking out these highs. That last high before the last dive is what I'm looking for us to take out. Now this is Tezos XTZ, and I could see, look at that. I mean, 300% right there. If we just get to the 50% retracement level, we're looking at 361%. We go to flow. We're gonna do this. We're gonna bang this out. Average buy. That's where I bought. Whatever. 100% just to this level right here. Now let's go ahead and throw on. Actually, let's go to Binance. See if we got a little more. Yep, we got a lot more history on that. Oh, flow is just. Ooh. That's why I had that. Okay, that's why I had that trend fib on there, so I could see where this could possibly be going. Draw that trend fib. We're gonna go from the bottom to the top here, down to this bottom here, and 1.618 is typically a good target for this. From current price to there, I mean, that's only 110% gain. I say only. That's still pretty big. It's not bad. We could see higher. I see it. I see fair value gap in here for sure. So maybe we do get up to that 2.618 at $2.45. It's 192% gain on flow. Let's go to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash. I don't even know, guys. Is this actually going to do anything? Who knows? I have no idea. Is Bitcoin Cash actually going to do anything? I don't know, but this is a nice freaking little accumulation. Ooh. Is this my average buy? So if we get up to the just the 0.50% retracement, which I see almost all of them getting up to the 0.382. Don't, not financial advice, but I see almost every single altcoin at least getting to the 0.382 from top to bottom on the fib. Okay. Most will, very good chance most at least get to the 50%. That is probably where, well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to be focusing so much on, now, if it lines up, great. If we hit these levels, great. If we're hitting these levels at the same time that our totals are getting up into that 0.5 level, I'm selling. I'm selling. I might hold on to a little bit of this, a little bit of that, maybe like 10% of everything. But I'm probably going to be mostly out of the market at that point. And just wait. I'll just wait. If it keeps going, cool. I still have my 10%, whatever I decide to keep in there, it's going to run. But we get up here, and it's looking kind of shaky, I'm getting out. Especially if the altcoins are hitting key levels at the exact same time. So that's going to be the thing. It's kind of just, it's confluence, right? We need the confluence of it all to come together, and then that's when we sell, or that's when I sell. It's just I think that's how we got to do it. Now, I'm going to go over another time. Maybe I'll record a video after the live here and kind of record some videos and just kind of go over things, since the live kind of went to crap because of technical difficulties that I can't really help. Yeah, I might just have to record some videos. So let's go ahead and look at IOTX. See what we're looking at. Another looking bull flag looking deal going on here. I do like IOTX. A lot of these look like they have a lot of gains in them, guys. So while everybody's chasing the gains in Bitcoin, I'll be over here in the altcoin market. I will be accumulating Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. I'm always accumulating Bitcoin. But when I have a chance to make 200, 350, 490%, or if I go from my average buy, 791%, why after 20% Bitcoin? Doesn't really make sense, does it? Even if Bitcoin goes to new all-time highs, goes to 80K, 90K, 100K, you're still only looking at 100%, 110%, give or take. When you got alts going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, So why not? Why not? If you're looking for gains, you want to be in the altcoin market right now. That's where you want to be. You want to be in the altcoin market right now, because Bitcoin has hit major fib retracement levels with peak euphoria, with the news catalyst. It almost always calls the top, guys. Retail never learns. FOMO is a thing. And I say that as a retailer myself. I started getting into the FOMO the day before, the day of. And then once it went, like I freaking figured it would, it's just kind of just like, okay. But, we have the hopium with the, okay, this is grayscale selling off and blah, 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 blah. I'm not getting it. I'm not buying into that, to be honest with you. Could Bitcoin get up to $53,000 and that $1 trillion market cap? Sure. Could it go to new all-time highs like Credible Crypto says? I don't know. I don't think so. And even if it does, like I said, guys, we're still not looking. I mean, 120K from current price, around 40K, is only that's only 200%. Yeah, that's 200%. 40K, 80K, 120. It's only 200%. You know? Why not be in the alts? The alts are going to go absolutely bananas if that's the case. You know what I mean? So just stay safe. Now, if you're just trading on your leverage, then maybe, just stick with the Bitcoin. Bitcoin should be easier to trade now, too, during the week, at least because of all the big money that's in it now. So the liquidity is going to be there. We did see high volume on the ETFs. That is good. We wanted to see that. But how much is it going to sustain itself? That's the question. Was that the selling of the grayscale Bitcoin? Is that most of the volume? Now, we can see with the other ETFs that no, the volume was pretty much there. So it looks good. It looks good, guys. It really does. I know the price doesn't reflect that, but it looks good, at least long term. So now that we have the ETFs, we've got to start thinking more long term and stop thinking so much about the short term. So I know a lot of people are talking, with the halving, 4-year cycles. I don't particularly buy into the 4-year cycles. Now I definitely don't think the 4-year cycles are going to be a thing now that we're in traditional finance and we're tied to the stock market more than ever now. Definitely don't see the 4-year cycle being a thing. I see the Fed funds rate and monetary policy being what dictates the markets, as it always does, guys. Fed fund rates, that's the thing to watch. I still don't understand why people think it's bullish for the Fed to cut rates, because every single time they cut rates, markets tank. Every single time. Every single time. Why? Uncertainty. We don't know what the Fed is going to do. So when the Fed starts cutting rates, we always see a drop. It happens every time. Let me just go into it. Bitcoin. Let's hit that compare button. Add Fed funds. Not Fred. I mean, it could be under Fred. No. Fed funds. Right there. Add that to the chart. All right. So we got a sky high Fed funds rate, right? Cut rates. Drop. COVID crash. I don't think this is going to have all the data. Let's go to BTC, USD, index. Cut rates, mark the top, come down. Cut rates right here, marks the top, drop. Oh, come on. Do I have to go to log? All right, inception of Bitcoin, we started cutting rates. Look at that. And then we had a crash. Start increasing rates, and we start coming up, just like we did in this last cycle. But look, right here. Rate cut, crash. It's like rate cut, final rate cut right there, crash. I mean, this one is just one big cycle right there. But as soon as we got that cut, major crash. This is kind of crazy. So this is 2017, 2018. That was just crazy bull markets. But see, we got steady increases, right? I don't even know how this thing is. This might have gone from here to here, right? Because the Fed is only going to, I don't think, are they adding, I need to go and look at the history on that. Are they really only doing like 0.1% and stuff like that? Like 0.1% this Fed meeting, 0.1% this Fed meeting. I don't know the history on that, so I need to look into that. I need to write that down. I'll get to that. But then look, as soon as we find a nice plateau, price gets moving. We find a nice plateau and price gets moving. So to me, I think it is a couple of things. One, it's the Fed fund rates, it's the interest rates, so that is going to affect the markets. But I think I believe it has a lot more to do with psychology, and I think it has more to do with like uncertainty and certainty. The difference between being certain about what the Fed is doing and being uncertain about what the Fed is doing. If we are uncertain, then we want to de-risk from the market, and that de-risking, deleveraging, is what causes the price to drop. So, but if we are certain, then we can be, we can be a little more risk on, and that would put money into assets and prices rise. So that's why I think monetary policy is real all markets. So a lot of it has to do with just human psychology. That's what this whole thing is. That's what this whole game is human psychology. So what do humans value Bitcoin at? What price do humans value the price of Bitcoin? We got the big movers so far. Let's see. Let's take a look. So we got Aptos. Aptos. It is moving a little bit. But see, it had its bull flag, and now it's kind of trying to break out of there. Aptos comp is having a good day. TIA is up 8%. This is one where it's kind of just like, where is it gonna go? 1.618 is right at $35.97. So that could be where TIA is headed. Let's see. Let's just do this real quick. It's gonna be close enough. $23. Or $41. And what was that? It was like 36. So right there. I mean, yeah, we could see that. Let's go from here. From this low. I mean, we almost get there. So I think that's a good level. Maybe $35 to keep it safe, play it safe. Maybe just $30 to play it safe. But that's less than 100% gain. So I don't know. TIA might not be one to get into right now. There's not really a whole lot of history with it. Chili's is looking about the same, probably. We have a lot more history with this one though. The 236 looks solid. That 0.382 looks solid, and so does that 0.5. So anywhere from 200 to 500, 480%, maybe even 600% if we get all the way up to that golden pocket. We could. I'm not saying we can't. We could get there. LCX token. I'm not sure this is going to have all the history. Any of these will. Hard to say, but I do, and that is, I see, little bull flagging right there on LCX token. Bull pennant is more like it. We did have a sideways accumulation with a breakout, bull flag. Sometimes we get a back test and then we keep going. But that takes that up to about 29 cents. LCX stacks. Uh-oh. Stacks is already coming up to retracement levels. Let's go ahead and mark this. Now, how do I have, let me back this up. Let me go to Binance and see if we can get. There we go. All right. We are at a major level where we did see some selling off, some distribution on stacks. So I'd be careful on this. If I really, I probably need to get out of this. If I have a position in stacks, I'm probably might want to consider getting out of it. I mean, it could go higher. That's when I would consider getting back into it. Is either if it, either if it pulls back. Dang it. Either it pulls back to the breakout and then goes on and creates a new high, or it just distributes, lower, and we come back and take out this low here, and then we get moving. But I think the alts are going to be moving, so I'd be looking for something like this. I would want to buy a pullback down to the breakout level and the value area high of this whole range here. That's actually, yeah, it's that whole range. So that's stacks maker. This is another one. All right, I can't go through all these. ICP. Dead. No. ICP. What are we doing on ICP? Top to bottom. Can't go off of that, can we? Nope. Can't go off of that at all. We can go off of trend-based fib. Up to that $95. I could see that. 1.618, $95, taking out this high. That would make sense. Now, again, I'm tying all of this to what are my totals doing? Okay? What are my totals doing? If we are hitting levels at the same, like major retracement levels on my altcoins at the same time that we're hitting the 0.5 on my total market cap, crypto market cap, okay, probably need to at least de-risk a little bit. You know what I mean? At least get a little bit out, take some profits. Just take some profits. Don't leave profits on the table. All right, guys, you got an hour out of me, so that's gonna be it for this one. I apologize for the break in the internet that really kind of just killed the whole stream, the whole mood, but we got back on it and started breaking things down a little bit. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below about anything that I said today. Join the free Discord. The link is at least in the description of the previous live. So if you want to go find me there, it's also in one of my other lives. So, but yeah, for now, trade crypto. It's not financial advice. Thank you for watching. Let's be patient. Okay, be patient. Take this day by day, and let's make some gains in those altcoins. Okay, let's make some gains. Gonna really start. It's probably gonna get crazy with the Coinbase portfolio. So, yeah. So just keep an eye on that. Looks like the market's having a nice move today. I did go take a long on Bitcoin last night. If I go to my Femex perps, go here. I took a long at that green line. So just a 5x because I didn't know. I mean, we have these equal lows down here, so would not be surprised to see those taken out at some point. Because equal highs, equal lows, they love being taken out. Why? Because that is where stop losses are. That's where liquidity is. That's why. And these lows are inter I don't know why I can't think of it. Intermediate. They're inside the larger pattern, so that makes them more likely to be taken out. So keep an eye on that level right there. What is that? 40.2K. So on that. But yeah, so I took a long just a little 5x long at that green line. Just playing out. I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. Should take some profits here soon. Anyways, I gotta get off here. Thank you guys for joining me, and gals. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Sorry for the abrupt stream failure from earlier, and thank you for those that came back. Appreciate you. I love you all. I'll see you in a Discord, and don't forget, use the stop loss as you are riding those waves. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Later.